Welcome to another show of Music Monitor. Tonight's special guest star, Detroit's own Cadillac Kidz.
Hoping that you find it, 'cause I kissed you up all night, dear. And didn't you say that you were true? I'm leaving to pick you up tomorrow. And didn't you say that you were true? Feel like you've been using me. All you want is security. I'm leaving, I can't believe. Yeah! It up. Hope you likes it your way, 'cause I got a check on out, baby. And didn't you say that you were true? I'm leaving, pick you up tomorrow. And didn't you say that you were true? Going alone won't be easy. I'll find someone to please me. Oh, you're not for me. To my life, yeah. When you know one way, I'll see you in hell someday. Looking on the sideline, you're looking for somebody else. Leave a note, hoping that you find it, 'cause I can't see up all night, dear. And didn't you say that you were true? I'm gonna pick you up tomorrow. True. Should have known you were evil. I'm leaving, I don't want to see you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't call. I won't be there. You're going out and you're leaving without me. You're going out on me. I'm going out to find my way, yeah. I'm going out to find my way. I'm going out to find my way, yeah. I'm going out to find my way, yeah. I'm going out. I'm going out. I'm going out. No! Look at me, Dad, I'm driving in a limo, going downtown with the lights out pretty. I'm looking by with my Valentine, gonna have some fun in the Motor City. Gonna do some dancing, I can't hold back. Chunk of the beat, I got the knack to know. Don't ask me how it just now. Detroit's a go-go. Look at me, Mom, I'm falling in love. Love with the place, in love with the girl. I'm looking good like I know I should. Found the right combination, gonna give it a whirl. Gonna do some love and I can't hold back. Tongue in my heart, I got the knack to know. Don't ask me how it just know. Detroit's a go-go. You better believe it. Detroit's a go-go, go-go. Go down to Motown, go to a show. Detroit's a go-go, go-go. Pick you up if you're feeling low. I know. Ask me how it just know. Detroit's a go-go. Detroit. We're from Detroit. Are you? Let's go! Detroit's a go-go, go-go. Go down to Motown, go to a show. Detroit's a go-go, go-go. Take you out when you're feeling low. I know. Ask me how I just know. Detroit's a go-go. Hey, look at me, world, I'm going to the top. Be no stopping, straight to the stars. I don't want inside, I don't want to ride by my highway to in the city of the cars. Gonna do it right, cause I can't hold back. Shout to the beat, I got the nap, I know. To see how I just know. Detroit's a go-go. Alright. Detroit's a go-go, go-go. Go down to Motown, go to a show. Detroit's a go-go, go-go. Take you off if you're feeling low. I know. Ask me how we just know. Detroit's a go-go. Detroit's a go-go. Detroit's a go-go. Detroit's a go-go. Many of mine need to see. Oh yeah, it'll make you bad. I want to. It's easier to say what you want, but that's okay. I want to. Yeah, you do it, say. All night. Got an easy make believe. It's over. Many a band I need to see. I watch Channel 3, never knowing ever what to watch. You know what you want to get you far, and if it's not the way you are, then I want to. Yeah, you do it, say. This movie, it's all about you. What you want, I don't mind. I want to. Yeah, you do it, say. All night. Got an easy make believe. It's over. Many a band I need to see. I watch Channel 3, never knowing ever what to watch. That Cadillac. All night. Got an easy make believe. It's over. Sitting all by myself. Got my TV on. Never knowing ever what to watch. Oh yeah. And you never knowing ever what to watch. And you never knowing ever what to watch.
Hi, I'd like to introduce you to the Cadillac Kids with Dan Cadillac, Christopher Blaze, Spaz Seville, and Ron Chambers. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Now, first of all, how did you come up with the name Cadillac Kids?
Well, it's hard to tell the truth on TV, but in fact, we wrote a song about this story. It's called Final Time, but the way we came about the name was Spaz and I, we used to be real poor, and we still are. And we used to do something we're not proud of, and that's robbing 7-Eleven stores. And one day we almost got caught. We were running away, and they go, "Hey, grab those kids!"
And I had my dad's, and at the time I had my dad's Cadillac.
And that's how the Cadillac Kids came. I see. Okay, off to another question. Who writes most of the material for the band?
We all write equally the same. It's not really anyone that writes more than anyone else, but there are some artists in the group that have written a few other songs. But generally, when we ask the question, we say we all write.
And you collaborate.
A lot of stuff we collaborate on. Well, what it is somebody writes a song, says, okay, I've got a song. They bring it to us at our rehearsal, and we Cadillac it. We put our mark on it, and it's no longer their song no more. It's our song.
Right. Input from all, right?
That's it. That's the bottom line.
Okay. Now, input from all, and you've now got a 45 out on Scam Records. And Ron, would you tell us a little bit more about it?
Well, like you said, it's on Scam Records, which is our manager's label, William R. Allen. He produced it. Willie. Sweet Willie. Way Out Willie music. Yeah, we love you. We recorded it over at Cloudborn, which is on this end of the earth. The A side is Going Out. The B side is Neighborhood Girl, which is an old favorite of our fans.
For sure.
And we're real proud of it because we sold probably about 15 or 1,600 copies within 3 or 4 months, which is probably more than any other local band has in that time span. There's other bands that have sold more records, but it's taken longer, so we're pretty proud of it, and we're real proud of the way it sounds and stuff. And we're getting ready to go back in the studio and record another single.
Oh, that's great. And knowing the band, I do know you have a loyal following.
For sure.
Right? And so, do you want to tell me anything else that you're going to be up to in the near future besides playing around town?
We're gonna be playing with the Rolling Stones on their '83 tour. No, I was just kidding. Here, you better take this back. I'm lethal with it. No, I'll be serious for a minute. We're playing at Dooley's. It's a Lansing club, and we're pretty excited about that. And we're gonna be back at Bookies, and I think we're playing at Clutch Cargo's, right, too, right? And we'll be back at the red carpet also.
Well, so you'll be around town where everyone can see you,
soon.
right?
Come on
And
out,
your 45 is out, right? And doing good?
Crazy.
And I'd like to thank you for being on the show. And here's more of the Cadillac Kids.
What are you wearing tonight? What are you sharing tonight? Are you so easy to
This is Inside Tracks. Our special guest tonight is Louis Heidelmeyer from Progress Records. Welcome to the show, Louis.
Thank you, Carmen. Pleasure to be here.
And at Progress Records, you work with record promotion.
Yes, I do. I handle the promotion of a large number of independent labels. My duty is to go to radio stations in Detroit and as far west as Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo, as far north as Flint, as far south as Toledo. Just make sure that they have my records, and hopefully I can get them to play them and make hits out of them.
Do you find it difficult in Detroit to get airplay for certain records?
Detroit's a classic example of major market radio, and especially radio in the 80s. Most radios these days are corporate owned, especially the major market radios, and their primary concern is money as compared to exposing new music. And so, yes, it's real hard to get records on the air these days.
Radio's more of a business then, right?
Oh, classic. I mean, the people who actually own the radio stations these days, I mean, speaking of the major market stations, are people who probably don't even listen to the radio. It's all dollar and cents.
Right, so you have a really heavy-duty sales job with the new records?
Exactly. Getting people to actually play the records is a fine job of salesmanship. I like to think I do a fairly good job. That's why I still have it.
Probably do then if you still have it. Now, Progress Records not only promotes records, you have some other dealings, right?
Well, the main purpose of Progress Records is to distribute. Our company covers 11 states, and we handle regional distribution of records that don't have national distribution through a major company such as CBS or Warner Brothers RCA. And so we promote the record by going to radio stations, and we also distribute and sell the record, getting the record out into the stores for those 11 states. The company is successful at what it's doing and is beginning to expand, and we have certain interests in studios out of Cleveland, and we're slowly but surely sort of sinking our teeth into actually developing artists and making our own records, and who knows, there's exposing new talent.
As a record promoter, if you saw a band that was fairly interesting,
like the Cadillac Kidz.
Right, like the Cadillac Kidz. Now, is there a way that people approach you, bands starting out, local bands, with, say, for instance, their tape and say, well, you work for a record company or something, and...
Yeah, I've had that happen. I was walking into a certain local radio station with Wendy O. Williams of the Plasmatics, and somebody walked up to me and said, do you work with Stiff? And I said, technically speaking, yeah, I guess I do. So he handed me the tape of his band, and it's a band that you know and everybody else seems to know, but I won't mention their name. I listened to the tape myself and thought it would I'd embarrass myself and ruin my credibility by sending it any further, so I sort of threw it away. But yeah, I get hit up with tapes and offers fairly often.
And it's hard because you really can't do anything actually yourself because you're just promoting the records that are already on a label.
Well, not necessarily. I do know certain people, and if I heard something that I really did like, I could send it to a good set of ears and somebody who could do something with it if they liked it. So, I mean, I do have access to record company people that the band on the street might not.
The channels up there.
Exactly, chain of command.
Right. I'm sure we get bombarded now with tapes addressed to you on the show.
There you go. Send them to my mom. She lives in North Carolina.
Right. Progress Records, does it focus in on one type of music, or?
No, not at all. It's our main purpose is to distribute and sell records, and we have jazz lines, we have country and western labels, we have R&B, we have, well, Motown. We have Stiff, we have a wonderful variety of music.
All areas, right?
Everything, as is evident.
As evident here with Mitch Ryder,
right.
Our #1 favorite around here.
Detroit's own Mitch Ryder, a record that I seem to be having trouble getting on Detroit radio, but we won't get into that.
Right, the difficulties.
This particular record was, it includes 3 songs that were released in past American releases, plus 8 songs off of a German import. But it's the first time it's been available pretty much in America at American prices. But as compared to the German import, all these songs have been remixed with new overdubs and rearrangements. So technically speaking, it's a brand new record.
It's a new album.
And I'm real pleased with it. Not being from Detroit, I'm not quite as knowledgeable of Mitch Ryder and his music, except for the 60s stuff here on the radio. And I was knocked out by the album, to be honest with you.
Well, I hope everyone else is too and goes out and gets it.
There shouldn't be any Detroit radio pun, but the title is Look Ma, No Wheels.
Right, okay.
I didn't say that.
Okay, now we go from Mitch Ryder to you even carry.
Right, I'm having trouble getting this record out into stores as far as displaying it in stores because they really don't know what to do with it. It's a various artist album. It's Amarcord Nino Rota. Nino Rota is the person who wrote the music for a lot of the Fellini films, like Amarcord and the Satyricon, etc. And it's various jazz artists like Carla Bley and Jackie Biard doing different Nino Rota themes, although Chris Stein and Debbie Harry from Blondie also is on one track. But Newsweek, in its one of the December issues, voted as one of the top 10 albums of 1981, which I was pleasantly surprised by.
And which is great for Progress Records, too.
It's incredibly great.
And we go from this to something that you carry, even the Plasmatics, right?
Ah, yes, Wendy O. Williams and the Plasmatics, minus Tom Snyder. It's it's a wonderful example of a record that, without any radio airplay, can actually sell.
Oh, that's great.
Even though some of the local biggies aren't touching it, I do have some nice, impressive figures. There is a Plasmatic audience out there.
Sure, I know there is in Detroit. So you carry every type of music then, right?
Everything you could possibly want.
So you have a good selling job, right? Because you got to sell everything, not just concentrate on one type of music.
Well, it's most labels are the same way. No label's really going to spotlight one style of music because you never know where that style's going to go, and if you have a wide variety, you always have something going for you, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, I know you're a busy guy, and I appreciate you coming onto the show and being our guest
It's been my pleasure.
on Inside Tracks. And thank you very much, Louis.
Thank you, Carmen.
turn, have the final say. My turn to laugh and walk away. My turn, have the final say. My turn, I'm giving it all away. Oh yeah. My turn, have the final say. My turn, giving it all away. I want you. I need you. I love you. I got to have you. I see you alone and you look like you want to. You wanna be my lover. I wanna be yours too. You say you love me and always will. But you said, just give me one more chance. My turn to laugh and walk away. My turn, I'm final say. My turn to laugh and walk away. My turn, I'm the final say. My turn, laugh and walk away. My turn, I'm the final say. My turn, giving it all away. Oh yeah. I love you, I need you, I got to have you. I love you, I love you, I love only you. It's my turn, it's my turn, it's always my turn. Oh my turn, oh my turn. Wow! Thank you very much, we'll see you later.
This concludes another show of Music Monitor. We hope you enjoyed it.